we live? Yes, we're live. We are live. Thank you for watching tonight. We are broadcasting from Northeast Los Angeles this evening of December 19th. Just drinking this Elysian Night Owl Pumpkin Ale. It's the autumnal beer that was in my private reserve for quite a while, and it's coming out to be finished before I get into my winter alcohols and spirits, which are going to get me through these dark times. These are dark times, man. Some scary ass shit going on out there. Some real pieces of shit just running around unchecked. Unchecked, man. There's a lot to unpack there. We may unpack it. If y'all want to stay at the end of this episode, we'll do a little unpacking. But now, let's get to the real order of business. For this particular segment, I want to give you some information on the Padres. They have agreed to a compact, in other words, a deal today with Korean infielder Sung-Mun Song. He was actually a teammate of Ha-Sung Kim. He's a 29-year-old infielder. I believe he plays every position except for shortstop. And he's projected to be more so like a super sub utility type player versus the everyday player that Ha-Sung Kim turned out to be. His production really saw an uptick last year. Actually, the last 2 years in the KBO. He had an OPS above 900 both those years, and didn't really experience that previously. I think he finished below 700 between 2021 and 2023. So he's primarily played third in the KBO with additional experience at second and first. He's projected to play mostly second and first for the Padres, fill in for Manny Machado as needed. And Jake Cronenworth is firmly entrenched at second base, more or less. So unless he gets traded, there really is no clear path for him to have a full-time position in San Diego next year. He was posted last month for big league teams by his KBO team, the Heroes, and good for him. He's getting a shot in the major leagues this year, and we'll look forward to seeing him out there competing. Anyways, if you stuck around long enough to hear my prattle, good for you. Thank you for doing that. And this is really the time where y'all can throw comments on the stupid shit that comes out of my mouth when I talk about current events. Like, first of all, what is this Venezuela conflagration, armed conflict, blowing up boats type of thing? It's more or less a continuation of the Monroe Doctrine that we've seen. Sorry. And yes, Professor Paws gets allergies too, man. Alright, it's dry. The air quality is horrible out here in LA today. And yeah, it fucking sucks, man. So the Monroe Doctrine basically means that South America, Latin America is the United States' backyard, and we have preeminence as far as the ability to impose our foreign policy will on these places, and we're about to see Venezuela fall prey to that. Now, with that being said, due to our previous diplomacy stumbles in the past 20 or so years, there's been an opening for China to use the Venezuelans as a major source of their oil, and that provided them with the ability to really build up their infrastructure, I'm sure military and otherwise, during the past 20 years. And now we're seeing, maybe a little freak out on the part of the armed forces establishment, the military industrial complex in the U.S., as far as our ability to continuing operating at will in Latin America. So, as this has nothing to do with anything baseball, of course, but there's two ways to look at it. Yeah, it's imperialism. It's flat out imperialism on the part of the United States, and it's also flat out imperialism apparently influencing politics in Latin America too, in the past 10, 20 years in a way that China has not been able to influence in the past as far as their foreign policy reach has been. So I really read something about how there is kind of a new paradigm as far as geopolitics in that whole region. That China is now a major player, and the U.S. Maybe through complacency or other means has had a lessening of our influence. And I don't know if that's a good thing, because ultimately I'm not really for empire. I'm for humanity and humans. I'm like really not pro what do you want to call it, imperialism by any country, just U.S. or otherwise, because I don't think it leads to anything but war and suffering. So in any case, like, is this making us more safe? The military buildup down there, I don't know any more that the invasion of Iraq made the country more safe, or is it just another gamble of the American empire that's destined to lose? I certainly hope not. But hey, we're free to speculate on these things. Are we not? So, these are just sort of late night thoughts as I'm drinking the Elysian Night Owl. And I really hope that there's an opinion out there among any of you. Feel free to just drop a comment, even if it's just like half a sentence, man. Like, let's just get it going. Let's just get a little back and forth going. And I'll continue to generate this content you like, and it'll be a fun community for all of us. So, have a good night, morning, day, and thanks for listening, y'all. Okay, bye.